guys, and welcome back to the channel. I've been trying really hard to improve my riding without actually having a pony of my own. My learn is riding only, so I can't just turn up whenever I want. It's been a bit difficult to work on my riding with the weather being so bad here up north. I love my riding school, but I would love to take part in more events and shows, so we decided to see what else is out there. We found an equestrian centre where we could book in jumping only lessons. It's been a couple of months now since I've been able to practice a course of jumps, but I had to go for an assessment lesson first so that I could look at my riding ability to find out what pony would be suitable for me and assess what I needed to work on. This is Jasper, and he's such an amazing pony, forward-going but sensible.
Before you walk, don't ride it out of nowhere. Go forward and look ahead. As you go into sitting trot, nice and loose through your hips and your lower back. Big legs down, don't grip it.
I had such a lovely instructor, trained in dressage, who was patient and clear. I really struggle if an instructor is shouty or giving me too many instructions at once. It really stresses me out, so I was relieved that her teaching style was similar to my current instructor, so I was in good hands. Worked in all three paces, and in the end a small jump was set up so that the instructor could see what I needed to improve. For my next lesson, I had another instructor, equally as patient and calm. This time it was a 1-hour jumping lesson.
Make sure you keep your knees and your heels relaxed down. That's it, and keep looking forward and not down again.
We booked in a 1-hour lesson because this actually worked out better value for money, as it was almost half the price of 2 30-minute lessons. Being able to book in a jumping lesson is so helpful because I know that when I get there what I'm working towards, I know that throughout the lesson, everything I'm learning is like a building block to the next level, and I have a clear goal about where I am going.
Hard, isn't it? But all this faffing about, practicing it will help your balance and your position.
I told my instructor about the things I struggled with, and so we first of all worked on my balance. Jasper is a very forward pony, so I don't feel like I have to keep him going.
Good, and let your knee and your ankle absorb the movement of the trot. Well done. Okay, I want you to just go and try that in the council as well.
He is so willing, and so I have to be careful not to kick him on too much, or else he may think I want to up the pace before I'm ready. We worked on my balance in trot and then in canter, going from standing up in my stirrups to jump position. This was a little painful just because I'm still getting over a flu virus, so I've lost a lot of weight and muscle, but I'm slowly building it back up again. We spent a lot of time on flatwork at first, because this is the most important part of jumping. We also added poles so that I could practice my jump position when going over. All of these things, turning at the right time, getting a good pace, and straightening up at the right angle towards the jump, are all the preparations needed before going over the jump.
Do one more of each, and then we'll just let him have a little breather.
So then we raised the jumps. Some ponies add a stride before the jump, and others stand off or jump too early. Jasper has the potential to do both, but if I'm well balanced, then I can be ready for anything.
Two more. On, jumping. Push up a tiny bit higher, your bum was just a little bit in the saddle. Let's do one more. Good every time. Yeah? Heels down, jumping position, keep out the saddle, better. Feel the difference on that one? Yeah. Good, right, have a little walk.
It will take time before I know how many strides I need to take, but when I first started to count my strides during my learn, I got into a bad habit of looking down at the jump instead of looking straight ahead.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of an early take-off, but you were balanced. Okay, just walk in a minute.
Fortunately, Jasper is the kind of pony who, once you've got the correct line, you could just look straight ahead and he will take you over the jump. ankles were sore after my lesson and I was so exhausted, but it was so good to build up my strength. Before Christmas, we decided to take my instructor's advice and head further north to a trekking centre that was good for hacking. After my time at the New Forest, I realised that I would love to hack out more, but there is nowhere I can go to canter around our current Equestrian Centre. This was another assessment session with the wonderful Mr. Darcy, who was once again so responsive and forward-going that he felt so easy to ride. We once again covered all 3 paces. It was freezing, foggy and very windy, and yet apart from a few head turns, Mr. Darcy barely flinched and was obviously used to the dreary conditions. His canter was a bit bouncy, but after riding the amazing Bobby for so long, I was able to stay in my seat. This is why it's so good to ride different horses. Each one has a different trot and canter, and each time you need to adjust your riding to the horse's rhythm. The assessment included some pole work, and again this tests how well controlled I am in the turns and how balanced I am. Raised a couple of poles because I had told the school about my jumping experience, and so it was good for them to see what level I was at. Mr. Darcy wasn't silly or lazy, and when I was asked to speed up the canter, he really looked after me. We were meant to go to another riding centre, but the storms up here meant that we had to cancel. I would love to continue touring around Equestrian Centres, but for now we have 3 really great places to go for different reasons. So don't feel bad if you don't yet have your own dream pony. You can still do lots of training on different horses, and it will only make you a better rider. Please remember to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!